Welcome back to the Ride Radar. Today we are looking at the 2026 Kawasaki KLX300, KLX300SM, and trust me, you won't want to miss this one. Before we jump in, imagine this, a bike that can slide through tight urban streets, yet still handle off-road terrain when you want to break free. That contrast is exactly what makes these machines so intriguing. Stick around and I'll show you why. When you first see them, they immediately catch your eye. The KLX300 version carries that classic dual sport look, a high front fender, longer suspension, 21-inch front and 18-inch rear wheels, and a sharp, narrow body that hints at agility. The KLX300SM trades those tall wheels for 17-inch ones on both ends, giving it a more aggressive street-oriented posture. The plastics are modern, angular, and unmistakably Kawasaki. The 2026 color lineup for the KLX300 includes lime green, battle gray, and cipher camo gray in a matte finish. For the SM version, battle gray and phantom blue stand out as key hues. The headlight now comes in a bright LED setup. The tail section looks sleeker, and the overall bodywork around the radiator and shrouds is tighter and cleaner than before. The instrument console is fully digital, showing speed, RPM, trip meters, clock, and basic indicators. It's simple, but it works well. Overall, the design perfectly blends Kawasaki's dirt heritage with modern urban styling. Once you hop on, the first thing you'll feel is the tall stance. The KLX300 has a seat height of about 35.2 inches, while the SM version drops it slightly to around 33.9 inches for better street comfort. The upright ergonomics feel natural: wide handlebars, good knee grip, and just enough space to shift your weight when going off. The seat offers moderate comfort, great for short or medium rides, but on long highway stretches, vibration and fatigue can start to kick in. One thoughtful touch is the radiator fan placement. It pushes hot air downward, keeping your legs cooler in city traffic. Suspension travel is generous on the KLX300 with about 10 inches at the front and 9 inches at the rear. The SM version trims that slightly, with roughly 9.1 inches in front and 8.1 at the rear, which gives it a firmer, more controlled ride on pavement. You can actually feel the difference. The KLX300 feels plush and forgiving over bumps, while the SM feels tighter and more precise. Under the tank, both bikes share the same heart, a 292cc, liquid-cooled, fuel-injected DOHC single-cylinder engine paired with a 6-speed transmission. Power delivery is smooth and predictable, especially through the mid-range. It's not a rocket, but it's got enough punch for city runs, back roads, or light trails. The KLX300 clocks in around 82 miles per hour, while the SM, thanks to its gearing, can stretch closer to 87 miles per hour. Torque feels strong enough for everyday use, and the throttle response is crisp without being jumpy. Riders have described it as friendly but lively, and that's exactly what it feels like. Handling is where these two really show their personalities. The KLX300, with its 21/18-inch setup and longer suspension, feels more at home on dirt, trails, and uneven surfaces. It's agile, predictable, and absorbs rough terrain easily. The KLX300SM, on the other hand, is the street performer, with its 17-inch wheels, shorter travel, and tighter geometry. It feels sharper in corners, more stable at lean, and incredibly fun in city traffic. The larger 300mm front disc also gives it noticeably stronger braking on tarmac, while the SM's stiffer suspension reduces dive under braking. The dual sport softer setup wins in comfort when you're off. Pricing-wise, Kawasaki positions these bikes smartly. The KLX300 sits around $5,600 in the US market, while the KLX300SM goes for roughly $5,800 to $6,000 depending on region and color. Even with these prices, they remain some of the best value bikes in their segment, combining solid build, proven reliability, and real versatility. Of course, no bike is perfect. The KLX twins don't come with abs, and the dash lacks advanced features like Bluetooth or ride modes. High-speed cruising isn't their strength either. Wind resistance and vibration are noticeable, above 70 miles per hour. But for those looking for a capable, lightweight machine that's equally fun on trails and city streets, these bikes deliver far more than their price suggests. If you ever feel something's missing in my content, or there's a detail you want me to cover next time, drop your thoughts in the comment box. I'd love to make it even better for you. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any upcoming bike reviews. I'm your host from the Ride Radar. See you on the next ride.